Welcome back, Geico Outkick Studios. I'm still fired up about this punt. The more I think about this awful punt last night in Thursday Night Football, Dub, if you gave me 100, I really believe this. I have not kicked a football. I'm trying to think of the last time that I would have kicked a football. I would guarantee you, everybody out there right now, if you gave me 100 straight punts, every single one of them would go longer than 17 yards. Every single one of them would go longer than 17. And I'm not a professional NFL kicker. So I don't see this as being remotely difficult in any way to be able to actually manage. By the way, I've got to tell you about CarShield. CarShield offers a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands for covered repairs, which means the check engine light is a lot less scary when it comes on. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work. CarShield gets the rest taken care of. Even if your car breaks down while you're traveling, the choice of a repair shop still up to you. Right now, you can get hooked up. Call CarShield today and see why cars with CarShield go farther. 800-665-2157. Mention code OUTKICK or visit carshield.com and use code OUTKICK to save 10%. That's carshield.com. Code OUTKICK. A deductible may apply. Dub, how many, like if I had 100 kicks, how many kicks out of 100 do you think I could make go further than 17 yards?
I mean, this is kind of like a free throw to normal guys like you and me, I think. I think we would definitely hit well over 85%, I would hope. I mean, I don't know. You're getting pretty old, so maybe not, but I know for a fact.
I mean, I'd have to stretch out my hamstrings. I don't know the last time that I actually kicked a football. But if I couldn't get a football 17 yards, I mean, that would be, this is actually a challenge that I would be open to.
I think it's a great challenge.
What would I have to do on this radio show to be the equivalent of a 17-yard punt?
It's such a great
I'm a
question.
professional radio guy. So what would I have to do that would be so bad that everybody out there listening would be like, oh my God, this is guy, like I could do better than some of you are probably thinking that right now. But some of you probably think that every single morning. But as a professional radio guy, what would I have to do for everybody out there listening? Like I said earlier, I would have to maybe say 5 curse words. I don't even think it's 1 curse word. Because I think if I said 1 curse word, first of all, hopefully Danny G would hit the drop button. But if it didn't happen, I don't think that many of you would be like, oh my God, I can't believe Clay Travis said a curse word on the radio. That's unbelievable. Like, so incompetent of him. I think most of you would be like, oh, that's kind of a screw up. Like, not, whatever your job is, it's like, oh, probably shouldn't do that, but in the grand scheme of things, not. I'd have to drop like 5 curse words in a row.
I think you'd have to fall asleep.
On air live?
I think you'd have to be like 7 minutes into the open of the show. And then
you guys are just like, what's going on?
And then the whole audience hears you snore. I think that might be the equivalent.
Of a 17-yard punt?
Yeah. And then it takes us like 10 minutes to wake you up. Something along those lines. And then you curse 5 times once you finally wake up.
I think Mike Francesa once fell asleep live on the air.
I believe you're right.
I mean, he's old. I'm not as old as him. So I'm not going to say it won't happen to me at some point if I keep doing radio long enough, especially morning radio. I mean, there are definitely times when I'm talking with my eyes closed. So the next step would definitely be falling asleep. But that is absolutely crazy. By the way, you've been obsessed with this Masters app that you've been watching. How awesome was Tiger Woods' opening round? It's the best opening round he's ever had in the history of the Masters.
Yeah, first round at the Masters, bogey-free ever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty remarkable when you think about it. Conditions
totally
were pretty much ideal for these guys because these greens were so soft. These guys are so damn good. They get a number, and when they can just fly it there and the ball stops, I mean, we saw Paul Casey go 7 under. Xander Schauffele's 5 under. I think 32 guys or 33, something like that as we stand right now, are -2 or better, which is insane because Augusta National's obviously not an easy course by any stretch of the imagination. So we'll see how it firms up a little bit. I think all the rain has passed through, so as the week goes on, the conditions should be getting harder and harder.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt at all about that. By the way, I'm going to continue like your suggestion about the fact that I would have to fall asleep live on the air. I need to do more research on this idiot punter and how in the world the Titans ended up with him. And I mean, who did he beat out? How is it possible this guy beat out anybody?